Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. This is my first video. You guys are just going to have to kind of bear with me here because I'm not really sure what I'm doing with the whole YouTube thing yet. But hopefully I can bring you guys, starting on a good series. I'm looking to do some classic car restoration, and kind of what I'm doing right here, right now, is I've got my 1972 Chevrolet Nova. I picked this car up in Billings, Montana. Currently I'm stationed at Ellsworth Air Force Base, South Dakota, so it was a little bit of a drive for me, but me and my wife went and picked this car up. It was completely blown apart. Nothing had been done to it yet. It was a project someone else had started, and I'm trying to finish, and I know I'm a little bit late into that, but currently where I'm at in the process is I've got the car mostly painted. I am putting my Holley Sniper EFI kit on right now and going to hang the front fenders and everything else. I do still have a little bit of body work left to do on my driver's side door, my hood, which is currently sitting outside. Been trying to work on things as the weather permits. It's been pretty nasty up here, but today, as we get going on things, I figured I'd use today to get going on my Holley Sniper. I'm still waiting on a few parts to come in to get it finished up, but I figured I'll just go ahead and get started on the wiring, and that way that's done. Pretty much got the fuel system all set up for it now, and we're just gonna keep right on trucking with this thing. That way when those parts come in Monday, maybe we can hear this thing fire up with the new Holley Sniper on and listen to those boom tubes sing. Alright guys, we're back at it here. I apologize for the noise. It's getting pretty cold in the garage, so turn the little bullet heater on. Currently what we're working on here is do a little wiring, getting the fuel pump ready to be wired up and wire in the front. I've currently got my ground made here, just two simple ring terminals, and I'm going to ground it back to the sending unit ground. It's already back there because I mounted the fuel pump right there next to the fuel tank, which I'll show you guys here in just a moment once we get back up under there. But for now, I'm going to do myself a favor, and I'm going to put a ring terminal on this real quick, and then we'll jump under there. Also, if you guys are wondering where to get this little heat shrink kit, got it off Amazon. It's like 12 bucks, 200 pieces. Wirefy is the brand. It worked great. Definitely recommend it. Wondering what I'm doing here, I absolutely hate these cheap little plastic ends that they put on these ring terminals. So I just give them a little heat and pull them right off. Jump right under there and get started on this wiring. Alright guys, now we're back up here under the car. We've got our negative and our positive terminals over here. Going to grab my wire here. I'm a negative lead. right here, we've got our original sending unit ground. We'll get that pulled off here in just a moment. We'll get it nice and cleaned up, and we're just going to run this wire right here. Now I know that it may look a little excessive, that I've got a little bit too much wire here, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. We're just going to pull our positive lead up over here. I'm just trying to figure out where might be the best place to route this wire through. Because if you guys don't know, these 72 Novas, they obviously have a wiring harness that runs to the back here to power the tail lights. And I'm just trying to find a place that I can pop this wire through and run with that harness all the way to the front, rather than run it underneath the car. Pause here for just a moment while I try and find a place to route this through, and we'll be right back with you guys here. All right, back with that. Got that little nut tightened up. Just gonna slide you guys right over here. All right. This wire pulled a little tighter, not super tight, just tight enough. And that's it. She's clipped into that little bracket now. We'll open this garage door back up and we'll pull that wire through the trunk now. All right. We'll get the slack pulled out of this wire until she stops moving. Right there. We are going to unclip this, pull this wire loom down, and just run this right there in the loom with everything else. Right, put this clip back on. There we go. Easy as that. She's clipped right back up in there. I'm gonna move you guys over here. I get a little better idea. I'm gonna take this clip off real quick. Open that up. Alright, now that we got that ran through there. Alright, we're just gonna keep feeding wire. Like I said, not the most exciting thing in the world, but if you guys look at doing this yourself, this is exactly what you're going to be getting yourself into, so may as well keep it honest with you. And I will go through and kind of cut some of this video out and shorten it up a little bit. There's no sense in you guys watching absolutely everything. Alright, now that we got that untangled, I'm just going to route this right through here. Behind that little panel there. All goes. Somehow or another, I managed to run that right through my bulb wiring. I'd rather not do that, keep it as tight as I can. Alright, pop that back in. Keep this wire routed up through here. And we're just going to start popping it in the loom. Have we got going on here? All right, that's a little better there. Pop her in there again. All the way through here. Now we can get our tail light bulb, pop back in there. Alright guys, that's all for now. I'll pick it back up whenever I get back to the front of the car now. Alright guys, here we are back at the front of the car. Finally got my wire ran all the way from the back there. Getting her pulled taut here. Check up here behind the dash. It seems to be pretty taut up in there. Which I apologize, I know you guys couldn't see that. So, I'm gonna get this wire pulled up through over here. Let me see if I can't get you guys set up real quick. Maybe a little closer. Maybe a little closer. Let's see here, I ain't gonna go with. Right about in there, looks good. Okay. Now I will kind of have to make this quick for you guys. I believe my camera is about to die. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of get this wire routed up through here, pulled over, pop this plastic sheathing, and we're gonna run it right through there. Pop that sheathing back together. One more time. All right, there we are guys. Looks like we're gonna have just about the perfect amount of wire to get over to that side and mount it up to that relay right there. Now I do believe from this point on, I'm gonna go grab my fender and try and get my fender put on and fitted up real nice. And that way we can get all that stuff over there mounted and be done with that side. But I'm gonna leave the driver's side fender off. That way we can continue to work from over here, not have to work over my freshly painted stuff. Granted, it's not perfectly painted. I did have a couple runs and I'll admit that, but freshly painted it is still. Now I believe for tonight, I'm probably gonna end it off right here. Just because it's getting kind of late, my battery's about to die, and I think that's going to be a good stopping point for me. What's up, guys? So here we are back at it again on day number 3 of filming the Nova. As you guys can see, I've kind of got some stuff pulled off here. Pulled my Holley sniper back off. All this was just kind of set up as a mock-up, see what I need to change, see what I need to do, if I need to modify anything. Luckily, everything works out great. The only thing I'm going to have to change is figuring out where in the world I'm going to mount my temperature sensor for that Holley sniper, because the plug that is on the passenger side head is seized and it ain't coming off there anytime soon. And the wires on the sniper are not long enough to reach over here to the driver's side where there actually is a temperature sensor. So we're gonna have to get a little creative there. Not sure what we're gonna do yet, but for now, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna pull a couple of these studs out here and we're gonna replace them. We're gonna lay our gasket down, put that sniper back on there and get to work, along with mounting the intake. So we're just gonna take a couple nuts here and not get them threaded on there, because apparently that's not the same thread pitch as my new studs. Oh, nope, that one's just nasty. Let's see if we can't get this out a different way first before I mess with all that, because I don't care about these studs one bit. So let's see here if they're gonna play with us. Oh, there we go. That was actually really easy. Right, 2 out. Toss that in the floor. Save it for the trash. All right. Looks like here comes number 3. Now I know I may sound a little bit more energetic in this video, which is probably going to be a continuation of the rest of the videos I took and just put them all together, but that's because I'm getting a little more comfortable with doing this whole video thing and talking to myself basically. So get a little more comfortable with it. It's kind of out of my comfort zone, but I'm going to try it out. So let's see if we can't keep this going. Uh-oh, that's not good. All right, so what you don't want to do is drop that down there like I did. That's a good start. So we're going to do the right thing and dump it back out. All right, it's all taken care of. I'm just going to go ahead, set this back down for just a second here. Get our new studs threaded in. Now we just gotta hope and pray that they work. And it looks like they're going to. Threading right in, no issues. See if we can't get that down there just a little further. Boy, that one goes in so nice compared to the other one. Right, get that last one put in there. Now I know you guys are going to notice here that I'm not changing out that one, and that is particularly because Ace Hardware was out of 4, so I only got 3. Making do here. There we go. All right, that should be number one, top dead center according to the harmonic balancer with the timing tab. It's about dead on. So now, pull that dude out of the way, grab our little gasket here. Now, I apologize for all the crinkling, guys. My garage is set up as a paint booth right now due to that. So, we'll go ahead, shove our new gasket on here for this distributor. We're going to take a little bit of this Lucas assembly lube. Just kind of squirt some on those threads there. And we're going to go ahead and take a little Phillips head, pop this cap off. I know roughly about where I want it to sit, but not 100%. Alright, get that little plug popped off of there. Set that bad boy off to the side. We're going to do what I hate doing, which is hopping up on top of this thing, trying to get it set right. Because man, guys, I don't know about you, but I always have such a problem with this. Okay, get that dude out of the way. In fact, we'll just make it easy on ourselves and pull it off of there. And pray we don't drop that nutter washer down in there. All right, that's all there, out of our way. All right, so this distributor is going to sit something like this. Which I see now that that's going to get in the way. So, I'm going to do the right thing here. Maybe. Probably not. I know for sure, guys, that on these Holley snipers that you can flip the ends, but I'm not sure how it affects the fuel pressure regulator if you do. I don't think it really does, but we'll just take this off for now. Take this one hose off. Which it kind of was a pain to get on there. As you can see, that was a pain. We're just going to flip that hose right out of our way. We're just going to tackle one thing at a time. All right, I believe this little oil pump needs to sit. Come on now. I believe it needs to sit right about there, if I remember correctly. We'll see how many tries this takes for me to get it in. No pun intended. And this sits over here, and that sits right about there. Holy crap, I don't even believe it, guys. I just got that in there first try. Fully seated and everything. And you guys missed the whole dang thing because I don't know how to record YouTube videos yet. Look at that, guys. Fully seated in there and everything. I can't believe I just did that. Alright guys, this is going to conclude my very first episode on the channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you could, please drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. I mean, anything helps, especially with me being a brand new channel. But before we go here, I'll give you just a quick little tour of kind of everything we've done. I know I missed some stuff in the videos, or in the video. Just from, you know, taking stuff at the wrong angle, stuff like that, cutting a bunch out of it just for crunching, not being able to see stuff where, you know, I'm not really talking and not really doing anything. So I did cut some of that stuff out of it. All right, we're just going to do a quick little tour here of everything we got done. So far we got the fender put on the car on both sides. So we got both fenders put on. We got both hood hinges painted up. We did end up getting this intake mounted. We got the Holly Sniper mounted. We got the wiring done, which I still need to tidy it up. I am still currently waiting on my sensor for the temp sensor. I got my wideband O2 sensor in today. Waiting on my O2 bung as well so that I can put that in down there. But I mean, we really made a lot of progress here. I also did swap the way that I was routing my lines here because I had them, you know, loop in a weird funky way from the back, and I didn't like it. It looked trashy. I think this way looks a lot cleaner. You know, you're just coming straight off the front, curving a little bit over here and going straight to the return to the tank. We got another one over there coming straight from the hard line on the passenger side, coming up into that fuel filter and right into that Holly Sniper. We are going to put a rubber isolator clamp on that alternator bracket right there, mount that line secure, make sure it can't vibrate around, break that plastic, what have you. We got the distributor put back in, as you can see in the video, or as you've seen in the video. I was pretty excited about that. I got that dropped in first try, so I was kind of proud of myself. It typically takes me a little while. We got the fuel pump all wired up. I do have a little bit of fixing on it to do. I did break my fuel filter for that back there when I was moving some stuff around. I did break that. And then coming into the car here, we ended up getting our little monitor mounted inside of the ashtray, which is not securely mounted in there. It just kind of fits real snug, and I can pull it out and access it, you know, right there in front of me anytime I need it. But as far as that goes, guys, we got a lot of work done this week. We're really glad. Just stay updated. We are going to be putting more videos on the channel soon, hopefully. Going to be getting as much work done as I can, and we'll just stay right there with it, guys. And then again, thank you for watching.